Hello, it's Andy Graham of Digital Nomad Traveler. I'm also hoboontheroad.com. I wanted to explain to you one small secret on how to make money in life. Truly, all business is about making relationships. So one of the things that people do is they ignore people because they're basically rude people. But I've always been a pretty polite person, so I've always valued about anybody and everybody. But one man told me when I was watching this TV show one time when I was 16 years old or something, and he said all you got to do is make a Rolodex and then work your Rolodex. So if you went through your whole life and just collected everybody you knew into the Rolodex, you would always have money. And I'm 100% in agreement with this. And I wanted to explain that, like right now, I just got a call from a person by the name of, let's say Joe, just for sake of saving her, because she might be a paranoid type, right? I just get a call, okay? So I talk to the person, first time they've contacted me, and I need to capture this person. Now, this is where the ignorance comes from on your average business person. They think, I don't need this person, I'll just delete it. Or they get an email and they just delete it. And they basically ignore everybody. And then they wonder why they have no business. Basically, I don't know this person very well, but I don't know him at all. I've never met him. But I'm going to have an appointment or something. But the point is this. All people have value. And you don't know why, but everybody has value. Except for the guy that thinks he don't need anybody, which he basically don't need anybody. He's a hermit. But what I do is I get a phone call, and it's amazing how few people realize it. You know, I just got the phone call, and so I have the number in the thing, right, in my phone. So I just immediately, not later, not sometime ever, whatever, I immediately have to capture this phone number. So I save his new contact, I enter in the name, and I got it. Now I've captured that person and I've created my sphere of influence. And in life, the sphere of influence is everything. The more people you know. When I left Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I was a real estate broker, I had 7,000 different people in my computer, in my kind of Rolodex on the computer. I'm really upset that these smartphones don't make it so that you can basically create a real great profile. Yeah, some of them do, but you should be able to have a contact management system, like where you get the phone number, it tells you how many times you called that person, it's coordinated, synchronized with your email, synchronized with your computer, synchronized thing. And they really just act like, and I don't blame them, because 90% of the people, 99% of your people are just playing on their smartphone. But the secret to business is expanding your sphere of influence. Basically, when I captured her phone number, I now have one more person which I could influence in my life, or she could influence me. Now, sometimes I don't know why I need to talk to her, and I don't. But if at any given time, I thought, well, wait a minute, this person knows how to. It was a girl that called. It wasn't Joe. If I needed to contact her, I have the number. Now when I save a person's number abroad, and this is one irritating about saving things, I can't remember all the people that call me, so I always write the first name, and then I write like the PANA, which is the place I'm at, and then I would try to write the third word, if I could space it on the card, that says why she called. So I always have a magnetic cue to that person. And this is where the cell phones and all this stuff just really do. They don't even give you a magnetic cue. Some way to remember the person so you can search for it. And it's really great, like if you have Microsoft Word or something, you can say this person's a writer. Boom, boom. You search for the word writer, all the writers show up. You search for the word, beautician. Boom, boom, everybody pops up. They don't make it so that they can create unique identifiers for the group. And I think, and I understand why, is because everybody's focusing on showing off their photos, showing off their things, and they really don't understand that people have value and they do it. So the secret to success is just collecting everybody that ever enters your world, and caring about them, and then realizing that hitting the delete button really is kind of stupid. If you get an email from me and you hit the delete button, then you have to write me and you call me up and ask me what my email is. I think you're stupid. Okay, if I call you 3 times and then you call me, what's your phone number? I go, you're stupid. I don't want to do business with you. Because I want people that can capture the pertinent, if you don't care about contacting me, how could I care about you? Okay? That's how I evaluate it. If I have to keep giving people my phone number or something, I don't really want to do business with them, because they're definitely not going to work for me, because they don't understand the basic politeness of society, is that you create a relationship, and then you keep that relationship. It doesn't matter if I like them, hate them, or whatever. I start the relationship. I might even put there, never answer the phone when that person calls. Thanks. Andy Graham, Digital Nomad Traveler, trying to show how to do business worldwide.